Good morning, children. Welcome back to our maths class. Today we start with our last lesson in maths, that is preparation for algebra. Now let us first get understanding of what algebra is. Now see, in our maths we have two terms. One is the geometry and the other is the algebra. Okay. Now here geometry means it is the concepts all related to your shapes, and algebra is a part of mathematics where we have numbers as well as alphabets. Okay, so when numbers and alphabets they come together to deal with maths, we said the part of that maths is called as an algebra. Okay, now you will see over here how can an alphabet be used. Now all the alphabets that are used are written in the smaller number case from A to Z. I can say here 2 plus A or 2 into A, 2 divided by A, 2 subtracted by A. Okay, in this way an alphabet, any alphabet can be used. I have just given an example of A over here. Any alphabet used along with some numbers to carry out some kind of operations is called as an algebra. Okay. Now in this algebra you have different terms. Okay. You have terms like your equality, or you have the terms like your expressions, or you have the terms like inequality. Now all these terms we will just get idea for the algebra. Okay, we are not going to study in depth about it, but we will have an understanding of what can be called as an equality or what can be called as an expression and how can we identify that. Okay, so let's come to here. Firstly, the term equality. Now in algebra, as I said, there are alphabets as well as numbers. When you talk about the equality, there is always an equal sign. The equal sign talks about the equality, and when you have to this equal sign, you have left hand side as well as your right hand side. This is left side, this is right side. When whatever answer comes to the left side is also equal to the answer coming to the right side, you say it as the equality. Okay, for example, I can say over here 6 plus 2. What is 6 plus 2? It is 8. I can write here as 2 plus 6. The numbers are same, but they are written in a different way. 6 plus 2 answer is also 8 and 2 plus 6 also answer is 8. So in this left and right side, you can say both the left and right sides are equal. That is why you say it has to be equality. Okay, for example, we can say here 6 into 2. Okay, box, you can say here 4 into 3. Okay, now see both the numbers are different, but we want to see whether it is equality or not. So what we will do, we will see what is the left side answer and what is the right side answer. Now 6 2s is how much? 12. 4 3s is how much? 12. Now 12 and 12 both the answers are same. That means we will put here equal and we will say that it is equality. Clear? So the basic idea here is in algebra, when we talk about the term equality, you always see that the left hand side answer and right hand side answer to this box should come as equal. And then if it is equal, you put an equal sign in the box which is called as an equality. I hope you have understood this. Let's take few examples of equality. See here you have boxes, and to every box you have one left hand side and one right hand side. Let us take the first problem here. you have 15 minus 4 and here you have 10 plus 1. Now 15 minus 4, what is your answer? 11. Okay, and here 10 plus 1, your answer is what? 11. Now your left hand side answer and right hand side both are equal, correct? That is why you put equal to in this box. Then you say that this problem gave you the sign for equality. Okay, then see, come to the second. You have 24 divided by 12. Okay, what is the answer? You get quotient as 2, correct? 12 2s are 24. Then 6 2s are also 12, correct? That means these two operations are giving you equality. Again 8 plus 8, you get 16. 4 4s are 16. Yes, equality. Then 9 plus 5, how much it is? Correct, it is 14. And 9 plus 4 is how much? 13. That means these two numbers, left hand side and right hand side, are different. That is, it is inequality. So one equal to sign with one slanting line is called as inequality. Okay, so I hope you have understood equality and inequality. When both left hand side answer and right hand answer is same, you say equality, and when left hand side and right hand side answer is different, you say the term as inequality. Okay, then next you have the term here as an expression. See, whenever any numbers are put in a bracket and some operation is to be done, you say the term as expression. For example, here I have 4, okay, I add up that 4 with 6 and I put it in the bracket, okay. Such kind of numbers when arranged in the bracket is called as an expression. For example, I can say here 5 into 5, put the bracket. I can say 36 divided by 9, complete a bracket. Okay, so any kind of numbers when arranged in the bracket for carrying out some operation, the term we talk about is the expression. Okay, so I can say here the left hand side expression and the right hand side expression. For example, if I show you it in this way, you have the number 36 divided by 9 and 36 divided by 6. So left hand side answer you get 4 and right hand side answer you get as what? 6. Now both the numbers are different, that means it is inequality, correct? But in inequality, which is the greater number and which is the smaller number that you get? Correct, 6 is a bigger number, so you put here bigger sign, and you can say here that the expression 36 divided by 6 is a greater expression compared to 36 divided by 9. Okay, in this way you can decide the inequality with either greater than sign or a less than sign. Okay, see, come to page number 87. On page number 87, you have there the fill up boxes, correct? 9 plus 8, the box you get here 30 divided by 2. Now 9 plus 8 is giving you answer what? 17. 13 divided by 2 is giving you answer what? 15. That means your 17 is coming greater than your 15. That means your expression 9 plus 8 should be the greater one, the greater symbol sign given there, 30 divided by 2. Okay, so in this way here your various kinds of expressions are compared by giving either a greater than or a less than sign. See the second there, you have 16 into 3 and 4 into 12. Now you have to show whether it is equality or the expressions given there are unequal with some symbol, either greater than, less than or equal to. Now 16 3s are, you get answer as 48. 4 2s are, 14 12s are, you get answer 48. That means it is equality. You give the equal to sign over here. Okay. Then 16 minus 5 box 2 into 7. Now 16 minus 5 you got answer 11. 2 into 7 you get 14, 7 to the 14. Now 11 is less than 14. That is why you put here the box that the expressions when compared gives you the lesser expression as 16 minus 5. Okay, and 2 into 7 as the greater expression. In this way, you can compare any of the expression and can show with equality or inequality. If it is inequality, you put a greater than or a less than sign. Okay, so that's about the three terms: equality, inequality, and expression. Come to practice set 54 on page number 86. See, you have the first question there. Using brackets, write 3 pairs of numbers whose sum is 13. Use them to write 3 equalities. Now see, what we have to find is, you have to make an expression. Now to make an expression, you have to prepare the brackets. Okay, so always see, while make a habit that at the starting you put a bracket, then write whatever numbers you want to along with that operation, and then close the bracket again. Now here the condition given to you is, you have to make the expression, and for making the expression your sum should be 13. Now sum means what? It is addition. So you will put the addition sign and it tells you that it should be 13. Okay. So see, decide any 3 numbers. For example, I decide here 5, I decide here 7, I decided here 9. Okay. And I want to plus. Okay. My first 3 numbers I decided. Now I want what answer? 13. So after 5, I count till I get 13. How much I get? I get 5 plus 8. So my first expression became 5 plus 8. Okay. See how to decide an expression. If you want to make your own expression, what you do is you decide your own numbers. Okay. Decide your one number and put plus. Then you have your final answer with you. That means you have to reach till 13. So what you do is you just count from the number decided till you get the answer 13. So 7 plus how much will give you 13? 7 plus 6 will give you 13. Then 9 plus how much will you give 13? 9 plus 4 will you get 13. So I made the bracket, I wrote the numbers, I closed the bracket. So these 3 can be called as what? Expression. Okay. So this is the first part of your answer that is done. It is telling you that using brackets make 3 pairs of numbers. My 3 pairs are formed. Now the second part is telling you that use them to write 3 equalities. Now they are telling you that you have to frame 3 equalities also. So how can I decide? I can say 5 plus 8, my one expression, is equals to 7 plus 6. Okay. Then nextly I can say over here that my 7 plus 6 is equals to 9 plus 4. Okay. Now even my equalities I should define as 3 only. So my first left hand side I took 5 plus 8. Okay. And right hand side I took 7 plus 6. Next what I am doing? I took left hand side 7 plus 6. Right hand side I take 9 plus 3. Then third what I decide? My left hand side as 9 plus 4 is equals to right hand side I can take any of the above 2 numbers. Okay. So I can take here 5 plus 8. So in this way you can decide your own numbers to make the expression and can frame them as your equalities. The only condition is inequality. Your left hand side, right hand side answer comes as same. Whatever 3 expressions you have decided, you can interpret that in any of the form. I can say 9 plus 4 is equals to 7 plus 6. or I can say 7 plus 6 is equals to my 8 plus 5 or 5 plus 8. In any way you can decide, but the answer comes as always same as they are the equalities. Okay. Come to the second problem there. See, find 4 pairs of numbers, one for each of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division that make the number 100. Write the equalities for each of them. See, what you have to do is you have to frame 4 sets, 1, 2, 3 and 4. You have to decide the numbers, and everywhere your answer coming should be what? 80. And they have told you that you have to decide 4 types of operation. Your first one, if it is addition, then subtraction, your multiplication and division. Okay. So everywhere the answer should be what? 18. So if I decide addition, okay, I can take the numbers. For example, I can decide 9 plus 9. Okay, take any numbers. Okay. For addition, I can take even here 10 plus 8. Okay. So in different addition ways, whatever you want to make 18 you can. See, 18 addition can be given by 9 plus 9, 10 plus 8, then you get here 12 plus 6, then you get 16 plus 2, okay, you get here 14 plus 4, okay, any form that you want to decide you take up. For example, I took here 9 plus 9. Okay, so my first pair of number where my addition answer has to come 18, I took the number 9 plus 9. Then it is telling you that your answer for subtraction should be also 18. So you decide 2 numbers where you will use the subtraction answer operation and you will decide the numbers, but your final answer should be 18. Okay. See, we can choose any number again for subtraction so that your answer should be 18. Here are different numbers. For example, 55 minus 37. Okay. If I do this, what answer am I getting is 18. Okay. Then 58 minus 40. 68 minus 50, 50 minus 32. Now you do this subtraction and you will come to know that all the numbers when getting subtracted are giving you the answer as 18. For example, see, I do 68 minus 50. 8 minus 0 I get 8, 6 minus 5 I get 1. I get the answer 18. Okay, so I can choose these 2 numbers, or for example, I say 58 minus 40. 8 minus 0 you get 8, 5 minus 4 1, 58. So in this way you can decide any of these 2 pairs and write them over here so that your answer is 18. For example, I decide over here that my 58 minus 40 gives me the answer as 18. Okay. Then for multiplication also, see, what all will give you the answer as 18? I can say 2 9s are 18. I can say 6 3s are 18. Okay. Then I can say 18 1s are 18. In any of the different form with whatever you want to write for 18 you can. For example, I say here 6 3s are 18. Okay. So it's up to you, the number you want to choose, you can choose and write them in the box over here for the different pairs of numbers. Okay. Then let's see for division. Your answer has to come what? 18. So what numbers you can decide? You have to take the table of 18 over here. That means your quotient is 18. So you can say 72 divided by 4 give you the answer as 18. Okay. So 72 divided by 4. Okay. So for division also you can take different numbers like 36 divided by 2 or 72 divided by 4. The concept is after division also the answer has to be 18. So in this way you can choose any of your pairs of the number. Now this is the step first, that is choosing the different numbers. Now secondly, they are saying that show them in the expression for 4 different expression. Now see, I say my first expression, for example, 9 plus 9 is equals to, for example, 72 divided by 4. See what we are doing in the second step, whatever numbers we have chosen for our answer 18 for the different operation as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, we just frame them in the form of equality. We are not doing anything else, okay? So for my first equality, I gave 9 plus 9 and 72 plus 4. They are equal only, na, because 9 plus 9 is also 18 and 72 divided by 4 is also 18. Then second, for example, I decide 6 into 3 expression, giving you the equality as 58 minus 40. Okay, see, expression 1, 6 3s are 18, and expression 2, 58 minus 40, the answer 18. So left side, right side, both the answers 18, so equal to sign. So this is the equality expressions. Okay, then third, I can decide over here as 58 minus 40, giving you equal to 9 plus 9. आप कौन सा भी नंबर को किसी भी नंबर के साथ इक्वल टू साइन दे सकते हो, because all these are giving you 18 only. So for making the expressions, it is completely your choice how you want to decide the numbers for the equality and write them in the expression form. I hope you have understood whatever we have discussed. So 54 problem set is homework for you, and watch the video again for your better understanding. The main concepts are only the expression, equality and inequality. Writing the numbers in the brackets along with some operation becomes your expression. And when the right hand side and left hand side of the expression gives you the same answer, we say it has to be equality, and if they are giving you different answer, you say it has to be inequality with either a greater mark or a smaller mark. I hope you all have understood the basic concepts. Okay, so we'll meet in the next class with the next topic. Thank you. Good morning, children. Welcome to our maths class. Today we start with the second last exercise, that is problem set 55. See, whatever we have discussed till now, we have to apply that in the coming exercise, that is 55. What things we had discussed? Let us just recap. Perfect. We had discussed about equality, expression and equality. Okay. So if both the sides, your left hand side and your right hand side, this is your left hand side, you have a box, and then you have right hand side. If both are equal, you will say it as equal to. If they are different, you will say they as inequality, that is they are unequal. And inside the bracket, whatever numbers are there, you carry them along with some operation. We say it has to be expression. So these are the basic things that we have studied. Now we are just going to apply them in the coming exercise, that is 55. Okay. So the first question of the exercise tells us, say whether right or wrong. Okay. You have here 22 plus 4 is equals to 4 plus 22. Now tell me, 22 plus 4 answer is what? 7. 4 plus 23 will also give you 27 because the numbers are same. Okay. You write 23 plus 4 or you write 4 plus 23. Your answer is going to be 27 itself. See, you say your name first and your surname later, or your surname first and your name later. Does it make any difference? No. It is the child you only. That is why whether you write first 23 or second 4 or reverse, it is not going to make any change. So you say this is true. So the first answer, that is first number, is right. Then second, you have here given as 9 plus 4 is greater than 12. Now tell me what is the answer for 9 plus 4? Correct, it is 13. Okay, now 13 is greater than 12. Yes, so you say this as right. Then next you have 9 plus 4 is less than 12. Now know that if you got this same numbers, here the answer right, will here be the answer correct? No, because 9 plus 4 is giving you 13 and 13 is not less than 12, it is greater than 12. So you say your third statement as wrong. Okay. Then you just have to write whether it is right or wrong. So write the numbers and later just write what it is, correct or wrong. Then you have 138 greater than 138. Now tell me both 138 and 138, what should be the symbol coming here? It should be equal to, both numbers are same. But here it is greater as greater. So you say this one as the wrong one. Then next you have fifth one, same numbers given but sign given in this way. That is 138 less than 138. It is absolutely wrong. Then sixth one that is given 138 is equals to 138. Then now you will say it has to be right. Okay. Then come to the seventh one. See, you have seventh one. This is on page number 88. Seventh one you have here 4 into 7 is equals to 30 minus 2. Okay. Then eighth one you have 25 upon 5 greater than 5. Ninth one you have 5 into 8 is equals to 8 into 5. Then 10th you have 16 plus 0 is equals to 16. 11th you have 16 plus 0 is equals to 16. And 12th you have 9 plus 4 is equals to 12. Now see, these are the numbers. We will see. Now 4 sevens you get answer as 28. And 30 minus 2 answer is 28. Then your right hand side and left hand side, it is coming equal, correct. So your seventh one is right number. Then 25 upon 5, that means it is 25 divided by 5. So what is the answer for 25 divided by 5? It is 5. So your left hand side answer is coming 5. Right hand side it is given 5. But the sign given here is what? Thus this division is the greater answer. No, 5 and 5 are equal. So you say this as the wrong one. Okay. Then 5 into 8. 5 8s is giving you what? 40. And 8 into 5. 8 5s is also giving you 40. That means both should be equal. Is equal to sign given? Yes. That means it is your correct number. Then 16 plus 0 is equals to 0. Now 16 plus 0 is what? Answer is 16 and is equals to 0 is given. That means this is the wrong one. Okay. Now 16 plus 0 is equals to 16. Correct. This is also 16. This is also 16. So this is correct one. See, in this part you just have to say whether it is correct or wrong. Equal to sign should come or greater or less should come. Then 9 plus 4 is equals to, it is given as 12. 9 plus 4 is how much? 13. Now 13, that means this is the wrong one. 13 is equals to 12 is incorrect one. So this is how you just identify the numbers. The second part of the problem set now we have to see. Fill in the boxes. See the second part. Filling the blanks with right symbol greater than, less than or equal to. Now here you have to work and see what is the answer coming for left hand side and the answer coming for right hand side. And accordingly we have to decide what will be the sign coming here. Now 45 divided by 9. What does the answer comes? Correct. You get the answer as 5 over here. Okay. Then 9 minus 4. What's the answer coming? 5. That means what will come in the box? Perfect. It will be equal to coming. Your right hand side answer and your right hand side answer both came to be equal. That is why you will say this as an equal sign. Okay, then next you have here 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 gives you the answer 7, and 3 into 2, 3 2s gives you answer 6. Now both numbers you see them as different. So if numbers are different, you have to see which is greater and which is smaller. 7 is a greater number, so open mouth will come towards the 7 of this way, and so you will say 7 greater number, 6 less number. Okay, now 12 2s you get answer as 24. Now 35 plus 25 plus 10 you get the answer as 35. Now both left hand side and right hand side answers are different. Then which is greater, which is smaller? 24 is less than 35. So you write in such a way that 35 bigger number. So open mouth of V to the bigger and end that is smaller to the 24. So this is how you identify and decide what symbol has to come. See now the next part. Here you have where you symbol is given to you. That means greater, smaller is given to you. You just have to decide the third number. See, you have 1 plus 7 is equals to is given to you, and then the next expression you have box into 1. That means see here we know that left hand side, right hand side either they are equal, they are greater or lesser. But from the expressions, one of the number you have to identify. See, in the left hand side you get 1 into 7. 1 7s are 7 as the number. Okay. Now they are telling you that these two expressions we are comparing and they are equal expressions. You have equal to sign. But in the right hand side expression, one number is to be identified and the second number is 1. Now if you have the expressions as equal, that means the answer for the right hand side has to be 7 only. Now what number multiplied into 1 will give you the answer 7? Correct, 7 only, 7 ones are 7. So what comes in the box here is the answer 7. Okay, then see the second one that you have, one left hand side expression as 5 into 4. Then it is said that this 5 into 4 is greater. It is greater than 7 into some number. Okay, now here we have to identify what the number will come in the box. Now 5 4s you get the answer as 20. That means this 20 is greater than whatever multiplication answer it will be coming over here. Now 7 into, now we have to identify here number which is less than 20. So 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14 and 7 threes are 21. You got 21 greater than 20. So here you can choose any of these two. You can say 7 into 1 or you can say 7 into 2. Let us make here 7 into 2. So 7 twos are you got 14. So 14 less than 20. So this is how you will be identifying the number coming in the box. See the third one, there you have 48 divided by 3. The answer is less than some number into 5. Now let us first check here. When you divide 48 by 3, what is the answer coming? That is, it is coming as 16. So you get 3 ones are as 3. 4 minus 3 remainder 1. You get 8 over here. 3 6 are 18. So what quotient you got? 16. That means 48 divided by 3, you get the number as 16. Now this 16 number should be less than whatever answer you write over here. Okay. Now you will write the number here which is going to give you answer more than 16. So here it is the multiplication for 5. That means table of 5. So 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15, 5 4s are 20, 5 5s are 25. So, okay. Here see, now here you can choose any number below 15. That is 5 3s are 15. After that you can choose any number. I can say 4 into 5. I can say 5 into 5, I can say 6 into 5, I can say 7 into 5. Any number, only the thing is it should not be either 1s, 2s or 3s. Then see fourth one you have there 0 plus 1 and the calculation comes as greater than 5 into some number. Now let's see over here 0 plus 1, the answer will be what? 1. So your left hand side answer you got 1. Now they are telling that this 1 is greater than here left hand side, right hand side whatever answer comes. Now 1 is greater than what number? 0, 1, 2, 3. If you write the series, you get 1 as a bigger number than your 0 only. So here your right hand side answer should be what? 0. Okay. Now here when 5 is multiplied by what number will give you answer? 0. 0. Any number multiplied by 0 gives you the answer 0. So what is the box answer? It is 0. Okay, so that's about the fourth. Now see the fifth number there you have. It is 35 divided by 7. And here see, you have to identify both the boxes. Okay, expression both the boxes. Now here 35 divided by 7 gives you the answer what? 5. 7 5s are 35. Now here your left hand side answer 5. It is giving you equal answer for the right hand side also 5 only. Now here if you want the number answer as 5, what two numbers you can decide? You can decide 1 plus 4 is equals to 5, or you can decide 2 plus 3 is equals to 5, or you can say 5 plus 0 is equals to 5. See the sixth one, you have 6 minus some number with you. This is the left hand side expression. It is telling you that this answer should be less than your 2 plus 3. Okay. Now 2 plus 3 is giving you answer 5. That means your right hand side answer came as 5. Now this 5 answer should be greater than your left hand side. Now left hand side, one number you have here 6. Now 6 minus some number you have to do and the answer should be coming lesser. So if I do here 6 minus 1, the answer comes as 5. So 5 equal to 5. So this will be the incorrect one. So you can't decide 1 over here. Then what you can do is 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2 is giving you answer 4. Correct. That means you can choose 2 over here. Okay. Or I can say 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 gives you answer 3 over here. 3 is less than my 5. Correct. So here the answer decided can be either 2 or either 3 or either 4. Okay. Any number which will give you the number as less than 5. So this is how you are going to identify the third number of the rest of the number given in the expressions over here. I hope you have understood this part of the exercise. Okay. For this you just have to see whether the number coming is greater than or less than or equal to, and accordingly decide the number. So here we have completed the practice set 55.
Good morning children. Welcome back to our maths class.
Now let's come to the next important part here, where you see how the letters are used in our alphabets, okay, or in our numbers. Now see, we are going to use the smaller case alphabets, that is from A to Z, any we can use. This, the mixture of numbers plus letters is your algebra. Okay. Now here we get understanding how it can be written, the numbers written along with the letters. For example, we say 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. Okay. So instead of 2 plus 2, I can say A plus B is equals to 4. Okay. Or I say over here that A plus A is equals to 4. If I have set the value that A is equals to 2, Okay, b is equals to 3. So here I can say my a value is 2. So I will say a plus a is equals to 4. Okay, the basic idea is instead of numbers an alphabet is written and the operations are carried out. This letter and number combination is the algebra. Okay, come to page number 88. See, for this you have some properties set for just your understanding. Now see, symbols are frequently used in mathematical writing. The use of symbols makes the writing very short. For example, using symbols, division of 75 by 15 gives us 5. Okay, instead of writing all the things in word, what do? We write 75, division symbol 15 is equals to 5. Okay, so here instead of this numbers, I can write it with the alphabet as well, replacing some number with some alphabet. Okay, now letters can be used like symbols to make a writing short and simple. While adding, subtracting or carrying out other operations on numbers, we must have discovered many properties of the operation. Now what these properties are, that we will understand. Okay, properties means they are rules, we can say. The simple term for understanding is rules to be followed while using this alphabets. Okay, now see, first you have, let us use a and b to represent any two numbers. Their sum will be a plus b. For example, that's what we just shared now, that your a plus b is equals to 6, for example. That means your a is something number and b is something number. So here we can say 3 plus 3 is equals to 6. Or you can say here that your 4 plus 2 is equals to 6. Your a is any number, b is any number. That's the understanding. Okay. Now changing the order of those numbers will make the addition b plus a. Okay, if I write a plus b or is equals to b plus a, it is what? One and the same. You add a. For 4 plus 2, if I want to say, I can say 4 plus 2 is equal to 6 or 2 plus 4 is equals to 6. That is not making any difference. So even though the sequence changes, the addition answer comes the same. So your first property or the first rule says that if a is any number and b is any number and their addition or the sum, okay, is any answer, if you change the order of this a and b also, the answer is going to be same. That tells you the first property, okay, or the first rule. Then second one is telling you multiplying any number by 1 gives the number itself. Okay, for example, I say 4 plus 4 ones are 4. Okay, that means any number. Here you decide 4 as any number. So any number multiplied by 1 gives the number itself. Here 4 is any number, 4 ones are give you the answer for that number itself. So the second property tells you that any number, a is any number multiplied by 1 gives you the answer a only. That means that number only. Okay. Then third one tells you here that given two unequal numbers, the division of the first by second is not the same as the division of second by first. That means, for example, you have a and b some number. If you divide them and in the next side, that is on the right hand side, you just reverse the number, here you will get the unequal answers. Your division of a by b and b by a are going to be two different numbers. That is why this for division, it is the inequality sign. Okay. We will understand this property. For example, taking over here that your a value is 8 and b value is 4. Okay. Now if you divide this number, what you get? 8 divided by 4. 4 2s are 8. Okay, that means here your left hand side came the answer as 0. So when A divided by B, you got answer, for example, 0. Let us see what the right side is over here. 4 divided by 8. That means you write 4 and divided by 8. Now in the table of 8 you are not going to get 4. So you say 8. Zeros are 0. You get the remainder as 4. But you want to still continue the division. So you will put a decimal and continue with the 0 0. You take down the next, you get the answer 40. So you get 8 5s are 40. You got remainder 0. So here when you divided 4 by 8, you got the answer as 0.5. Okay. Now see here and here in the left hand side as 2. You will see here both the cases, your left hand side is 2 and right hand side is 0.5. That means the answers are different, that is they are unequal or inequality sign. So these are the properties which are telling you. The first property tells us that A plus B is equals to B plus A. That means you write A first or you write B first. The answer for addition is going to be always equal. The second property tells you that A into 1 is equals to A. That means any number multiplied by 1 gives you the number itself. 2 1s are 2, 4 1s are 4, 6 1s are 6. Likewise. Okay. Then the third property tells you that when A divided by some number is unequal if B is divided by some number. Okay. Then very important next you have is here that A multiplied by 0 is equals to 0. That means any number multiplied by 0 gives you the answer as 0 only. Okay. You say 2 zeros are 0, 10 zeros are 0, 5 zeros are 0. So just instead of this number we have used the alphabet and we come to the properties, that is A plus B is equals to A plus B plus A into 1 is equals to A divided by B is unequal to B divided by A, and A into 0 is equals to 0. So these are some of the properties of your in algebra which where you see that numbers are replaced by the alphabets. Okay, so simple the terms here are. Okay, now we will see in the practice set 56 over here. See, use a letter for any number and write the following properties in short. The sum of any number and 0 is the number itself. That means what is the property telling here you? The statement is given, you have to write what property it is. See, the sum of any number. Sum means it is plus of any number and 0 is the number itself. That means A plus 0 is equals to A. So the first answer you got, A plus 0 is equals to A. Then the product of any two numbers and the product obtained after changing the order of those numbers is the same. Okay. If A is any number and B is any number, then the answer for A into B is equals to B into A. This property means what? Let's take the example. For you have 2 into 3. 3 2s is how much? 6. Here your A value is 2 and B value is 3. You wrote 2 into 3 first. Now here what you will do? You just reverse the number first. B is written first. B is written first means 3 is written first. 3 into 2 will give you the answer 6. So this property tells us that A into B is equals to B into A. Okay. So that's the second one over here. Then third one you have the product of any number and 0 is 0. See, product means multiplication as I said earlier only. So A into 0 is equals to 0. A is any number. Okay, here A, B, C, D all are nothing but they are assumed to be some number. So you get the property here A into 0 is equals to 0. Now you have to learn all the properties in algebra that is taught now. Okay, see the first part is over now. See the second part what you have. Write the following properties in words. The property is given to you. And what is the property telling you? That m minus 0 is equals to m. See here, m is any number and the answer obtained is also that number itself only if it is m. That means what we can say, that if 0 is subtracted from, this is 0, it is subtracted from what? M. So if 0 is subtracted from some number, the answer obtained is the number itself. Why number itself? Because it is only the m that we have got in the answer. Okay, or you can even say the same property in the other way as the difference of any number and 0 is the number itself. Difference means subtraction. So instead of using the word subtraction, what you can say, that the difference of m and m means any number. So the difference of any number and 0 is the number itself. Then second given to you is what? N divided by 1 is equals to n. Now here again n is any number, it is divided by 1 and you get the answer as the number itself only. So what we can say, that the quotient of any number divided by 1 is the number itself. Now here this is your quotient. Okay, so here we can say that the quotient of any number divided by 1 is the number itself. So this is how a property can be set if a number is replaced by an alphabet. And here are the properties that we have seen till now. I hope you have understood this chapter. Please go through the video again and set the properties according to the statement given.
So students, here we have completed our math syllabus. Now you have to practice all the practice sets well and get your doubts clarified in Google Meet. Thank you.